Behind the Veil TV, and I'm your host, Pierre. Thank you for tuning in today. Don't forget to comment, like, and share, and subscribe after you're finishing or in the process of watching or listening to this video today. Today I want to talk about the Philadelphia man who died by suicide after being bullied for dating a trans woman, a transgender woman. This is a situation in which we are starting to see on a regular basis. My last video I put up talked about oppression, and I talked about how oppression prevents a person from being able to speak their mind, to live their true feeling, and do the things that they so desire. When I read when I read this here, it really kind of bothered me because it goes back to my last topic, the last video I posted. You don't have to agree with a situation. You don't have to appreciate a situation that someone else is going through, but it is not your place to tell a person what they can and cannot do. One of the things I notice primarily in the church, we take the Bible and we use that to judge people. We use that to beat people down. But one thing I've learned in life is, even though the Bible may speak against some of the things that we see in the world today, it is not our place to judge these people. It is not our place to tell a person they're going to hell. We don't know the mindset of an individual. We don't know where they are in their life, what they've been through. So I feel like in a situation like this young man, he loved who he was with to the point where there are a number of Instagram videos with him and his significant other. So this is a person that he wanted to be with. And it seemed to me that he, I guess, grew up as a man, grew up as a heterosexual, and those around him felt like, in their eyes, he should have been with a girl. Now, it goes back to what I said. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean you have to beat up upon a person and tear someone down. This young man went to a point where he committed suicide because of the situation. We have to understand that you have to be cognizant of how others feel. You have to understand that we live in a society where people may not see and understand the way you understand, or may not feel the way you feel. So you have to accept what people are doing. And what I mean when I say accept it, just because it's not what you like doesn't mean it's not what someone else would like. I feel like it's a tragedy within itself, because this was a person he loved, and fear, oppression, and the agony of other people telling him that what he did was wrong forced him into taking his own life. Every day, people are losing their lives because of how they feel. They're coming out and they're exploring who they feel they want to be, who they feel more comfortable being. And when they come out and they try to express who they are, then they get beat upon. People spit upon them, or people tear them down. Love is a powerful thing. And what I've come to understand as a Christian is you can't tell a person that they cannot do something. You have to allow God to speak to them. You have to allow God to give them the understanding. You have to allow God to open their eyes so that they can better understand what we may think is wrong. It's challenging on so many levels, because Love is, once again, like I said, it's a powerful thing. And we don't know what people go through in their life. Sometimes people go through so many catastrophic events in their life where they'll find someone who connects with them. They'll find someone who gives them comfort, who makes them smile. And because of that, they fall in love with them. And for as much as the Bible thumper, or a person who believes strictly in what the Bible says, may speak against it, it's not your place. We are not the judges of this young man and the young person who he was dating. You have to accept what people are feeling. And what I mean when I say you have to accept it, if they're okay with it, allow them to be okay with it. But don't put yourself in a position where it becomes your problem. This young man has taken his life because people felt their need. They felt the need for them to say, hey, no, this is not what we think you should be doing, so we are going to make you look like the worst person on the face of the earth. That's not something that we need to continue to happen in our society. Everyone is looking for love. And what I've come to understand is everyone finds love in their own way. And for as much as you'd like to intervene and say, chapter so-and-so says this and chapter so-and-so says that, we're not the judge of people's lives. We are not the founder of people's lives. So you have to be willing to accept what a person is doing and let it just be you, and let people live their lives. So many people this year and the year before have taken their life because of this event, and it's challenging to see this. It's very challenging. I want to know your opinion on this. I want to know how you feel about this situation. If you notice, I came in a way where I wanted to speak on it on a Christian level, because I get how a lot of Christian people may think. I get how a lot of people in general may feel. But that's the way I wanted to present this. Let me know how you feel. Let's talk about the situation. Let's share our thoughts and opinions, and let's finally send our condolences to the family of this young man. I hope that his family find comfort, and I hope that the individual who he was dating can find comfort. It's sad to have a situation unfold like this, and it has to stop. Bullying and this oppression has to come to an end. I wanted to be brief, and I wanted to know your thoughts and your opinion on the situation. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. You've been listening to Behind the Veil Television. I'm your host, Pierre. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And till next time, I'll see you next time.